Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Nissan Maxima. This one is the Platinum trim and it has the 40th anniversary package. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there's going to be a 3.5 naturally aspirated V6 that is connected to a CVT transmission. This engine produces 300 horses and 261 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 20 in the city, 30 highway, and 24 combined. Here is the MSRP sticker for this Maxima Platinum. It does have the 40th anniversary package, which is a $2,000 package, and the price on this one is almost $46,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called a Ruby Slate Gray, and honestly this color is amazing, and I think this is my favorite color on any Nissan product. Seriously, this thing just looks really nice, and I just love it. But anyways, coming to the front of this Nissan Maxima, I love the way how the headlights look. Nice and sharp, nice and aggressive at the same time. Everything is LED right here in the front, which is beautiful. And the high and low beam are sitting in reflectors. Daytime running lights have a really nice look. Turn signal indicators is going to be located right underneath the daytime running light, and seriously, Nissan just killed it with this Maxima. When they did the facelift, I was very impressed with the headlight design and the tail light design. And again guys, seriously, this color just looks very nice. And this is the Platinum trim with the 40th anniversary package, and I just can't say enough. This is just really nice. It does have gloss black. This is part of the 40th anniversary package, and I just love it. It does have the V-Motion grille. It's not as big as the other Nissan products, but I think it looks very nice. And Nissan badge, of course, in the middle. It does serve as the sensor for the safety features, and it's going to have parking sensors here in the front, fog lights in the bottom. They are LED, and I love the gloss black housing around the fog lights. In the middle they're going to be some gloss black, and all the way in the bottom this is actually functional. It's not fake. There's no fake vents or anything like that, but seriously, this thing just looks amazing, and I just love the way how this Maxima looks like, especially with this beautiful color. Here is a side view of this Nissan Maxima, and this thing looks like a spaceship. I love the way how it looks. There's going to be a little bit of chrome in the bottom. I love the floating roof design. The roof is going to be finished in gloss black. The rims are finished in gloss black. The mirrors are finished in gloss black, so there's a good amount of gloss black with this 40th anniversary package. And the mirrors have turn signal indicators, and they do have cameras right underneath them for the 360 camera. And I think overall this Maxima looks amazing. It does have a panoramic sunroof. I love the fact that it opens up, and just gives this Maxima a really nice look. For the rims, as I told you guys, they are finished in gloss black, and the size of those rims, they are 245/4D19, and the design, the style, and everything is perfect. Let's go ahead and move to the back of this Maxima, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of the Maxima, and seriously, this thing looks very good from every single angle. Wherever you stand, it looks amazing. The front looks beautiful, the back looks amazing, and the side just looks like a spaceship. Taillights have a really nice look to them. I love the fact the surrounding of the taillight is finished in black. Everything is LED back here except the reverse light. So the brake light, the brakes, and the turn signal indicators are LED, but the reverse light is not. I really wish that they were LED. Maxima badge is going to be on the left with the 40th anniversary badge right underneath it, and both of them are blacked out. Nissan badge in the middle, but it's not blacked out, and Platinum all the way to the right. And again guys, the taillight design looks just amazing, and I love the fact that it gets extended into the quarter panel. And this piece right here, that trim, is finished in gloss black. I really wish that the Nissan badge was finished in gloss black or matte black, but I think probably it would have been too much. Reflectors in the bottom, and there are going to be some parking sensors here in the back, and in the bottom this is finished in gloss black. The exhaust tips are not connected to the exhaust pipes, but they are finished in gloss black. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the fake trim or fake vents right on top of the exhaust tips. Here is the key. Nissan been using this key for a really long time, and I think Nissan should change it. Nissan is going to be up top, and this key will have 5 binds on it: remote start, lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic bind. It does have a physical key inside of it, and the key itself is finished in just flat black, or just black plastic. And to remote start the car, just go ahead and lock it once, and then hold down the remote start button. And that V6 sounds really, really nice. It's my favorite V6 sound from the factory. It sounds nice and aggressive and deep. To open the trunk, there's going to be a button on the key, one on the trunk itself and one inside. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure why the trunk opens halfway. For a platinum trim, I think it should have automatic trunk, so it opens only halfway, and then of course you have to do the rest of the work. And it does have hinge covers, and I love the fact that the hinges, they actually go inside there, so they're not going to crush your cargo. And there is a very good amount of storage place inside, and overall I think the trunk size is pretty good. Let's see what's underneath. Alright, so I just removed the nut, and underneath there is a spare tire, and on top of the spare tire there's going to be the jack and the jack tools. So here is the door handle. It does not have a sensor right behind it, so to lock and unlock the car you have to click on this button. For the front door panel, top portion is nice and soft. I love the red stitching right here. It does have Bose sound system, and it does have 11 speakers. Here is the blind spot monitoring system light, and this is finished in gloss black. The door handle feels a little bit on the lighter side, but feels nice and solid. Memory seats, I love this trim right here. More of that red stitching. This is wrapped in leather. Here is the armrest, feels nice and soft, and this red color looks amazing. It is part of the 40th anniversary package. Window switches, mirror controls, door locks, they look right. I really wish they looked a little bit better. The back ones are not backlit, not exactly sure why, and I think they should be all automatic for the price of this Maxima. This is plastic, which is expected. A light in the bottom, a tiny bit of storage place, and a bottle holder, a speaker in the bottom, and I think it should say Bose on it. I'm not exactly sure why the tweeter says Bose on it, but not the actual speaker. Here are the seats. They're nice and comfortable, zero gravity seats from Nissan, of course, and it does say 40th anniversary on them. Diamond design, and I really like the black right here on the seats. They do have thigh extension, and of course the seat controls. But let's go and move inside this Maxima, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this Nissan Maxima, and by the way, the engine is warm enough for me to rev it, but this interior just looks very, very nice. Definitely this middle console right here is a little bit on the dated side, and the Nissan will be of course replacing the Maxima soon. The steering wheel has flat bottom design. The steering wheel itself is very nice and thick, especially that bottom portion is very, very thick. The ring itself is nice and thick as well. It barely has any 10-2 grip, but I really like the red stitching, and overall I think it looks honestly phenomenal. It does have brushed aluminum right here, Nissan logo of course in the middle. On the left there are going to be a few buttons. You will have the volume controls, few buttons right here to control the screen in the middle, and those gauges look honestly amazing. I did actually have them on my 2000 Nissan Maxima SE, and I just love the way how they look, and I'm glad that Nissan brought them back to this 40th edition. And seriously, those gauges are really, really nice. And on the right they're going to be the safety feature, the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, and basically the safety features in this Maxima. And here is the phone controls. On the right they're going to be the wiper controls, and on the left they're going to be the fog light controls with the light controls and the turn signal controls. And seriously, I'm really in love with the the way how the gauges look like. I just love this white background. And on the left, they're going to be the brightness control, trip reset, and then you will have the trunk release button and heated steering wheel. And it does have a button right here to turn off and turn on a few things. And it does have a shade. And the shade goes up and down very quick. Here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen that looks a little bit on the dated side now. Back in 2016, it was nice, but now definitely it's showing its age. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here is the backup camera. Not really the best resolution, but I'm glad that it does have 360. It does have a few buttons right here, some shortcuts. It does have a tune knob, and it does have a volume knob, a button to turn on basically the camera, which is nice. And you'll have the climate controls, super easy to use, auto function. It does have dual climate control, fan speed mode, basically very easy to use. The engine start stop button is located in a very nice place, and the gloss black looks okay. Not a big fan of it. It does have a storage place right here, and one USB-C, one USB, and an aux. Cup holders are nice and big. Here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this Maxima. It does have plus and minus, but does not have paddle shifters right behind the steering wheel. And they're going to be basically a wheel right here with a few buttons to control the screen, which is nice. So there's two ways to basically control that screen, and super easy to use. And then of course you could click on it to go to that specific place. Rotate the wheel to go up and down, and there is a home button, back button. Traction control is right here. Sport mode is right here, and it does have heated and cold seats. And here is the armrest. It's nice and soft. Love that red stitching, and this is actually wrapped in leather, so that's nice, and it's padded. Inside there is really not that much space, but it does have a 12-volt inside. I really wish that it was a tiny bit bigger. Here is a rear view mirror. It's a little bit on the bigger side and bulky side. It does have a few buttons on it, garage controls, auto dimming function, but again, this car is a little bit on the older side. Nissan been making this Maxima since 2016, so there is a good amount of old stuff in this Maxima. Nissan will be changing it most likely next year. It does have glasses holder, and it does have some LED lights, which is nice. A button to turn on and turn off all the lights, and it does have panoramic sunroof, which is nice. I'm not a big fan of this piece in the middle. I really wish the whole thing was glass. I think it would have looked nicer, but I'm glad that it does have a panoramic sunroof. It just makes this interior nice and bright. Here is the visor. It feels nice and solid. It is finished in the same material as the headliner, which is nice. It does have a mirror inside of it, and it does have a light, and this visor does slide. Most of the cars nowadays, they do have this function, but I'm glad that Nissan actually writes it right here. Here is a back door panel, and I love the fact that Nissan doesn't cheap in the back doors. Everything is nice and soft, just like the front. More of that red stitching. Red stitching right here. This is wrapped in leather. This trim looks amazing. Same thing as the front, gloss black. Door handle feels a little bit lighter than the front. Window switch right here in the back. The armrest is nice and soft. Plastic in the bottom. A bottle holder and a tiny bit of storage place. And back seats are comfortable, just like the front. Leg room is not bad, but if you are a taller person and if you push the seat a little bit back, it's most likely going to be like the other one. So the leg room is okay, and the headroom is not too bad. But if you need more space, you definitely have to go for the Altima. It does have an armrest with 2 cup holders, a little bit of storage place. The armrest is nice and soft, and they're going to be heated seats here in the back with one USB, one USB-C, AC vents. And here is how the front looks like. That's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank George Hart Nissan in West Haven, Connecticut, and Dave for providing me this beautiful 2021 Nissan Maxima. If you guys are interested and if you guys are around, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.